Sorry about the background noise, everyone. It's just the way it's gonna be in this video. Hey guys, so recently I have discovered that I have some really weird habits that no one else apart from me seems to really do. I thought I would share with you those unique habits that I have in the hopes that someone somewhere out there in the world has the same issues that I do. Okay? So yeah, I've literally got a list and I had to ask my friends like what they thought was weird, because I don't really consider these things weird, but here we go. And one of the first things my friend said, the microwave. Okay, so I have this issue where I hate reheating food. Okay, so if we've had a delivery for pizza or something and we don't eat the whole pizza and my mum will put it in the fridge and save it for another day, I cannot eat that pizza. I will not eat that pizza. I will not reheat it in the microwave because it just tastes weird. Food from the microwave just tastes so weird unless it's meant to go in the microwave. And I don't even know what is meant to go in the microwave, you know? Like, why does the microwave exist? I just don't like the microwave because the food comes out weird, okay? It comes out like all wet and soggy. Like, it's just me. I don't get it, okay? And I can tell when food has been put in the microwave to be reheated, particularly with like vegetables and stuff. It's all just like wet and gross, and I'm just like, well, that's been in the microwave, hasn't it? Yeah. So I don't like reheating food. Yeah, I don't like reheating food because I do put stuff in the microwave. If I've got a baguette, then I will put that in the microwave to heat it up and then put butter so it melts and then have that for lunch as a sandwich. But I won't reheat food because it just tastes different to normal food. Okay? Another food related issue I had was knives, forks and plates. Okay, I had an issue with, in fact I still do, I have an issue with cutlery, okay? I have to eat my food with a knife and fork because I don't like using my hands. I don't like touching the food. If I'm having a hamburger or pizza, again we'll use pizza as an example, I don't sit there using my hands to eat the food. I will go into the kitchen, get a knife and fork and cut it into small pieces and then put it in my mouth and eat it. Because, oh god, that does make me sound posh, doesn't it? Side note, people were telling me that I was posh because I was from like London. Does that make me posh because I like eating with a knife and fork? I don't like touching the food. I cut my hamburgers up, I cut pizza up, I cut Nando's. I know people use their hands when eating Nando's. I can't do that, it's like gross. The issue I had with plates was we have a number of variety of different types of plates in our home. Some were different kind of like prints. One of them had like a cat on it and then one of them was like what I would consider a normal plate. And the one with the cat on just felt so different compared to the normal plate. And every time we used to have dinner, I would kind of be like, oh mum, what plates are we having? And she would specifically get out a certain type of plate because I could not stand holding the other type of plate. I'm not like that anymore, but that was an issue that I used to have when I was younger. Well, I say younger, it was like a few years ago. I've kind of grown out of that habit now, so that's fine. So when I was in school, I was one of those people who was always well prepared for lessons, and I always had several pens and pencils and rulers in case one just happened to stop working and I could use another one. You know, there's that one person in class where everyone goes to that person and they're like, oh, can I borrow a pen? I was that girl for a while, for a long time. And it kind of got to the point when I was like, no. I'm lending you my pen and I can see you sitting over there biting the top. Oh my god. I have a set of favourite pens, right? And I don't know what it is. I think everyone's got that one pen that they know makes their handwriting look so nice. And I had a set of these pens and I refused to use any other pens, right? So I had a set of these and I had multiple amounts of these pens because I knew that I loved them. And I would always hand these pens out to people who needed pens and then I would never get them back. Or I would see them sitting there chewing on the lid and then I'd be like, no, just keep it, I don't want that back. So it got to the point when it came to like GCSE time and I just stopped bringing in extra pens and pencils because I didn't like the fact that people were using my stuff, and I just kind of Can't stand it when I see someone sitting there nibbling on a pen and it's my pen and then they give it back to me and I'm like, oh my god. Another thing I kind of do a lot is, okay, this is probably going to be counted as like a very British thing to do, but you know there's that typical thing, oh, let's go have tea with the Queen, and when we hold teacups we have our little pinky finger out, right? Well, I kind of do that with like everything. It's kind of weird. Like, I will pick up something and then my little finger will just be sticking out. My sister was the first one to notice that, and she kind of kept telling me about it, and I was like, oh my god, it's actually true. So there's another thing. Kind of do it like, it's not like, oh yeah, look, like that. It's kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, my pinky finger does tend to stick out a lot. But I think that's a more common thing to do than some of the other stuff that I've said. Another thing I hate is when I give books out to people. Now, book lovers will, I'm sure, agree with me on this thing, okay? Because when I give people my books to read, I literally give them a list of things that they cannot do with that book. They cannot bend the pages, like, you know, dog ear it. I tell them specifically they have to use a bookmark because I don't want people to ruin my books. The second thing they have to do is don't destroy the spine. This really, really irritates me, okay? Why should I go and buy a nice brand new book, give it to someone, and then they just rip the edge? Like, no, keep it nice and clean. So those were just some of the weird habits that I have. I'm sure I have plenty more. So if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what weird habits you consider yourself to have, because I would be very interested to know, to be honest. And if you have any of the same traits that I do, please let me know in the comments, because it would be nice to know that I'm not alone in feeling this way. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Live this blue neighborhood, never knew loving could hurt this good, oh, and it drives me wild.